Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a very important concept. Children not listening to me is the most common frustration I keep hearing from so many parents out there. If you want to get a handle on your child's unresponsiveness, you should first understand why the child is not willing to listen to you. As soon as you feel that your kids are not listening to you, you have to react upon and understand and sort out why they are not listening to you, because you should not leave it there. They are not listening, it's okay, because later these may lead to bigger behavioral changes, like they may throw tantrums to you, or they may backtalk to you, or they may even sometimes disobey you. First, the question is why kids don't listen. Kids always don't listen to us, and we generally keep on repeating them and reminding them on different things we want them to do. Why does this happen? The answer is here. Children of all ages, right from toddlers to the teenagers, everybody wanted to exert their power. For example, we are exerting our power on our kids by asking them to do this and that, but they don't have anybody to exert power upon and get things done. When we are not giving our kids to exert power on choosing their favorite dress, or choosing their favorite game to play, or choosing them their favorite thing to do at that right moment, rather we are always telling them to do this, that and all, they tend to exert this power in the negative way. That is, they just can deny you by not listening to you. Because children have control only on two things, that is their body and their language. So when you ask them to do something, they can only deny you by yelling at you, or by hitting you, or throwing some tantrums, throwing their toys here and there. They only can do this much. Since we are not allowing them to exert their power in a positive way by making them choose their own stuff or making them do whatever they wanted to do, they have chosen this negative exertion of power by not willing to do whatever you want them to do. This behavior is simply a way where children is expressing to parents that they wanted to do something on their own, and they don't want to do what you are asking them to do all the time. So you should understand this. Again, I'm not suggesting you to let them do whatever they want, or I'm not suggesting you to leave them and allow them to do everything and anything. No. Rather, you can give your child the power within your boundaries. By doing this, your child will cooperate with you, and they'll also listen to you whenever you want them to listen to you. My child is not listening to me is a really an endless question. What exactly you are referring to when you say that my child is not listening to me? Is she tired, or is she hungry? Their homework that is bothering them, or is it their sibling frustration, or their bedtime, or what is that which she is not liking, because of which she is not doing something which you are asking her to do again and again? So you should understand and be precise on what they are not willing to do. Then you can make an action plan specifically to address those issues. We cannot put everything under the big umbrella of they are not listening. Rather, we should understand what they are not listening and come out with a beautiful answer for why they are not listening. So here are few classic tips I'll give you today, which will help you in making your kids listen to you. The first tip is get on their level, or when you want your child to listen to you something. You shouldn't simply shout from the kitchen asking them to do something, or you shouldn't shout from the laundry asking them to do something. Rather, if it is really important, if you really want your kid to do something, you have to sit down to their level, make an eye contact with the child, take a minute out to specially communicate with them. Then the child will understand this is something important that my mom is specially telling to me, and I should listen. That is the sense they get. When you say randomly do this, they are in a confusion whether you are asking it seriously or not. So you have to prioritize that by getting down to the level, making the eye contact, ensure that they are hearing to whatever you are saying, and then they will understand that they should do it because you have taken so much of time out to make them understand what you wanted. And the second important thing is do away with don'ts. Generally we keep asking our kids, don't touch your brother, don't run in the hall, don't play with your food, don't watch my video. How did you feel? For a minute, you are like, what? You are in a confusion. When I suddenly ask you not to do something, how do we feel as adults? We were left in a dilemma as on why. When we ask our kids not to do something, There are two negative questions arising in the child's brain. The first is, why does she not want me to do something? And the second is, what does she want me to do instead? For example, let me keep it this way. Don't touch your brother. If I can't touch him, does that mean I need to kick him? Or does that mean I need to hug him? You just told that not to do, but you did not tell them what to do. Instead, tell your child what to do. Whatever you are expecting your child to do, tell it in a positive command rather than in a negative command. Instead of don't touch your brother, you can just say touch your brother gently. Maybe he may get hurt. Or you can say please keep your hands away from your brother because he is sleeping. Instead of don't run in the hall, you have to say walk slowly in the hall. So this is how you have to change the negative commands into the positive ones, where the child will understand it as an instruction. When you say no, it is like you are stopping them from doing something. But when you say the same thing in the positive thing, you are giving an answer to them on what has to be done correctly. And the third thing is, say yes to the request posted. In our daily routine, our kids will post to us some 1,000 queries. I want to eat ice cream, I want to go to park, I want to watch TV for some more time. It can be anything. They keep on posting hundreds and hundreds of questions throughout the day. And what is one classic answer as parents we give? No, you can't do that. You should not do that. So stop saying like this. Rather, how do you say or how do you convince kids on this? When they ask you something, for example, when they ask you for more TV time, explain to them. See, you have been watching TV for really a long time now. If you are not shutting it down, your eyes will become red. I think you should shut it down. Why can't we play for some time? When you are asking them not to do something, or when you are not allowing them to do whatever they wanted to do, you also should come up with the solution what they can do at that moment. Do you know watching TV for more hours will make your eyes red? Look at my eyes. Are they red? Then she will say, no, it's not red. Show me your eyes. They are already red. If you watch for some more time, then they will totally be red and then you will not be able to see clearly. Don't you think so? You should turn off the TV now. So let's play now. This is the logic I use with my daughter, and she always comes to us and says, show me your eyes, show me your eyes. If it is really red, she thinks that if it is really red, then it's time we should shut down and do something else. For example, take another example. If your child wants you to take her to a park. Now we are not willing to take her to the park right at this moment. Then you can say her, Mommy, I want to go to park. Oh, wow, superb idea. Yes, we need to go to a park. But it's already late now. You tell me, shall we go it tomorrow early in the morning or in the evening? You choose. Then again here, we are not taking them to the park right in this moment. But we are again giving them options to choose by giving them two different options which are not there in their option. Hope you got my point. So in that way, they will not understand that you are not getting the things done. Rather, they will understand that you have given them some more options to choose in between. And they'll be very happy to say, I think we'll go in the morning. Then yes, okay, fine, I'll take you in the morning then. Till morning, we never know if they will remember. If they are remembering, you can still take them just to a park. And there will be increased chances of your kids listening to you. Because you never said no to them anytime. Because you never asked them not to do this anytime, and whenever you are communicating with them, you are making it a point that you are talking to them rather than just yelling at them. And the fourth tip is shorten your speech. If you are planning to communicate something to a child, generally parents, especially moms, will communicate a 5-second content in 5 minutes content, where the kid might ultimately lose the point and catch the hold of the tail. So what you are supposed to do is, if you are conveying some message to them, keep it crisp so that they will get the point. And the fifth tip is, say thank you in advance. Just say, can you please put your toys back? Will encourage your kid towards good behavior rather than, why did you leave your toys here? So see, same sentences but different usage. When you use these golden words like sorry, please, thank you with your younger generation, they in turn will understand that they should use these words when they speak with adults once they are playing and you want the toys to be back. Then you can ask them, please clean up after you play. Then you should say, thank you so much, you really helped me. For example, you want some water. Then you can say, Can you please get some water? Thank you so much for helping me. So as soon as they do it, they may not even do it, but you have to post a thank you to them because they feel that they have already received this appreciation and now it's their turn to do the task at any cost. So when you post an appreciation to the child well before they start doing the task, they feel it even more encouraging that they should do it because they have already accepted the thank you from you. See, as adults also, a small positive comment will enlighten our face like anything. And it is 10 times more in the case of kids. If you look at them seriously, they will definitely not like it 10 times more than adults. And if you appreciate them just for what they are giving, by giving them a small hug or a kiss, they will feel 10 times more better than an adult. And the sixth tip is ensure that the child gets it right. For example, a simple way to ensure that if your child has really understood what you said to them is to ask her back to repeat them what you have communicated. In this way, you will understand that if they have really got the point or they have misunderstood what you have already said to them. So now, once you have made an eye contact, coming down to their level, shortened your speech and clearly explained what you need your child to do, calmly ask your child to repeat back what they have just heard. Imagine, don't you think so they will listen to you? And the last tip is make an observation. For example, if you want your child to do something, okay, then how can you get it done from your kids? Say it is as simple as placing back their books or bag or a towel. What are your plans to pack your bag? So when you ask them, so what are you planning for? It's empowering because we are giving them the power to plan, right? So it means that as parents, though we know that they don't have any plans, we are giving them an option and opportunity to use their power to have a plan and give our child an opportunity to save face by quickly coming up with or some plan in the moment if they didn't have already one. So for example, if you want your kids to finish their homework, suddenly you can ask them, what's your plan for taking care of your homework? Then they might definitely have had not a plan, but since you have asked them, they feel that they should positively answer you and thus they say, I'm planning to get it done after I finish my lunch, or I'm planning to get it done after I play for some time. So here you are getting a yes answer from them. When you ask them what are you planning to do for this thing, then they will come with a constructive, positive response. They will not listen to you, but they would want to do what they feel like doing. So as parents, this is how we should put it in place so that the kids will feel that we are always allowing them to decide upon their own stuff and we are also getting our things done easily without shouting much or yelling at kids much, very happily and very easily. So what should you do next? Yes, you should like the video, you should share it with your friends and family members. You also should subscribe to my channel so that you will not miss any important content or concept like this. Finally, implement this for 1 week and do let me know in the comment section below if there is any behavioral change in your child. Last but not the least, a very big thank you to one and all for supporting me, and finally thank you so much because we could make a family of 50,000 subscribers today. Take care, bye.